Oh gosh. And have a great day. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to a preseason episode. Trapline Jinx, of course. I'm going to show you guys what I'm kind of doing right now. Hope you guys find this enjoyable. I'm really behind on my preseason work. Going to have a bunch of stuff on here for you guys, just all preseason type preparation stuff. If you guys kind of want to know how I kind of do these, that's why I put this video together. It's for you guys. And I'll kind of wedge it in between a couple of catch videos for you, so that way you don't get totally bored. But here we go. It's kind of what I'm working on right now. I've got all of my cables that come in every year. This has got the oil and stuff off of that. I got a bunch of stuff from Carl. All of my cable restraints. I'm gonna basically just boil water with baking soda, get that oil and that grease off of that. Anything that comes in manufactured from all my cables, that's very important. I'm gonna get those hung up today, and then I still have to put my trap tags on those, and then I spray paint those real good. That'll give me at least 2 or 3 weeks. If I need to use those, I can. I'll have to do this process again because all of my cable stakes, I'll have to make those. I'll have to get the oil off of those as well. Let's see what else we got going on. This will probably hopefully be the last of my dry dirt. Just drying that out. I just did a batch today. I have to fill these 2 buckets and then I'm pretty much done on my dry dirt. So, and then I'm gonna do all this for wax dirt. I can't remember how much it is. Gonna get all my tables out. I should probably get going on that hopefully today. Well, it's a pretty simple process really. You can just boil water, add baking soda to it. She's just about ready to boil. And then lay out all your snares, your cables. Dip them for about 3 to 5 minutes. Then put them in the cold water. Then hang them up, air dry them. It'll take that dulling off if you add a little baking soda to it. But you can see with my hands, hopefully, the shadow's not. The hands are super greasy from just handling those. That's why you do that. We'll dull them up a little bit and add some paint to them later. Okay, 1 hour later, all done. See how dirty that water is? It turned out pretty good. Just air them out real good. That'll kind of help take the dull out. Next, I'll put tags on those next, and then I'll spray paint them. It'll all get all the hardware that I need. I'll roll them up in my containers and I'll store them away. But I like to keep all my cables and my snares nice and aired out, and that's just how I do it. Try to take all that dull out of that cable as much as possible. Okay, so right now is trap tag day, so I go through all of my traps, every one of them, and I put new tags on them if they need a new tag. Coons are real bad about chewing on the tags for some reason. Everything gets a new tag if I need a new tag, but it's important. I always think every year to start my season checking for tags. That's done. The cables that we did the other day, they all get new tags at the bottom. This process here is ready for the spray paint, so I'll spray paint them, camouflage them real good. Okay, so I brought you into my shop. It's always messy, so don't look at my mess. But I'm doing cables today, disposable stakes. Just got done doing all of my trap tags, so I made sure all my traps have tags on them. They're basically ready to go for the dyeing process. But it's been kind of warm lately, and then it's just a good day to start making disposable stakes. So I'll make about 100 of my land stakes. That's these right here. I run the Pogo system. Pogo system seems to work pretty good for me. I've always kind of liked Pogo. And then I'll run the longer ones for my cables. cable restraints. So I'll do 100 of those I just showed you there. I've got a 1/8 spool. That's what I'm running off of that on my cable. I'll just cut them, and then I go over to my anvil and hammer them out. Yeah, it's just kind of a tedious process. It's got to be done. Last thing I want to do is be making steaks this season. So my longer ones they look like this right here. They're about, I think they're 18 inches in length, and I run a much bigger fender washer. So that's kind of what I'm doing. That's kind of the update on that. Painting stuff, and went through all my traps. So yep, there we go. So this will take me probably a good, I've already been working 2 hours today, just on 2 dozen. I'll run another 2 dozen. So yeah, it takes a lot of my time is going into making steaks, but it's got to be done. I like doing it. That's why I like the pogo system so much. You just get these, you get a J hook, and then I buy his washers. So you get these fender washers, and I put the J hooks in there. And you know, I could get all that myself. I can do it myself. So all it takes is a little bit of time. Okay, I gotta do another quick preseason update. I had another work day. Thought I'd share with you guys my progress. I will have on here some catches from my December portion. I figure if you guys hang with me through this last piece, I'll give you a little bonus treat there. I've got some content left behind from some catches in last December, and they're going to be on the end of the preseason stuff. So I'm getting pretty well about wrapped up. I've got maybe 6 hours left of work left to do. It's been so hot that I just can't get to my dry dirt. I'm not gonna do wax dirt. So I waxed traps today. I dyed traps, wax traps, and I'm also breaking down my new traps. So these are all my new traps. I'm gonna take the rust off of those real quick. Salting them, putting a little bit of rust on the new traps, if that makes sense. I've always used the speed dip method for dipping traps. I just switched over to the logwood method. I don't really like this process, to be honest with you. I'm not a big fan of painting, but it came out pretty good. I'll let you know. I just got done waxing these, but I did dye them first. Dyed straight across. They kind of come off real chalky, pasty. The wax is really gonna help. So I literally just got done doing them. And then usually for like the first week or two, I always put sandpaper in my pocket and my file, and that'll help get that wax off of there. But they come out pretty good. I spray painted on my cable restraints. I usually get this at Walmart, this Rust-Oleum camouflage. Probably going to be really hard to get right now. I know all the duck hunters are out. I go with this olive drab, and then a tan. I like the tan on top. Main thing is I get the swivel points, and then the locks. I always feel like that's the hardest to hide, and I just don't want it that bright color. I can usually hide these really well, so it's amazing how good that tan does for me. But that's just me. I spray painted those. Those are pretty much about done. I usually, before the season will go or start, I do like to air all my stuff out, you know, good several days, if not a week, traps included. But yeah, that's pretty much that in a nutshell. If you're curious what I'm using the logwood dye method. You can buy your trap wax for after you do the dyeing method. I probably spent 4 hours today dyeing traps and waxing them. It probably took me maybe an hour to do those. And then the flake wax is for my wax dirt. Getting ready to do that now. I don't think I won't show that in this video here, but I do have a video. If you guys want to see that process, you're welcome to it. I'll do my best to try and attach it to the end. So making good progress. Got all my dirt done, my peat moss done, traps dyed, traps waxed, or at least for the most part. I haven't done all my new stuff yet. Cables and snares painted, so you know, I'm making a good headway. I just gotta get my truck organized and my skidding area organized. Really, there's a lot to it, isn't there, guys? Here we go. We're gonna go do some trapping. Hope you guys like this. In part, make sure you guys hit subscribe if you're new to the channel, and hit the thumbs up. But here you go. Let's go on the trap line. Well, I had a pretty good day yesterday. Yesterday was a good day. It was a nice, cool morning today. Have a nice catch for you. Good looking bobcat. Trap set there, oh gosh, 2 weeks probably before I finally caught. So nice looking cat. Got a good catch on it. All right, guys, here we go. Nice coyote here on the transition piece. And can't beat the set location. And I'll have to look at what it was, just a trench style set. Can't see with the shadow. And keep moving down the line. All right, here we go. I set 3 traps here on this corner and a cable on a faint trail. And he ruined my trail. But I get to harvest the coyote. I do have another set over here too. So I got a 2-dog day going in a bobcat. That's not bad. And I know of at least one more. I just got to get to it. So I'm going to get there. But anytime you get these little faint trails that come off, and there was just like this little grass edge here, I cabled that. 2 days later. Sometimes it takes a day, sometimes it takes a couple days, sometimes it takes a month. If you could use cables and snares in your state, do it. It's a no-brainer. So I'm gonna get this coyote over here. He's got a big catch circle. He's gonna fight that collar. Get that dispatch and keep moving down the line. Okay, guys, so the cable restraints for the snares are always a one and done deal. I've never done this before. It's a hot location, and I anticipate catching another one right here. So I'm from the show me state, guys. So I worked out that catch circle and boxed it in on the sides. Now in my state, we're not allowed to get entanglements. So these sticks here, I just incorporated. They're not in the ground. It's not a weed. It's still perfectly okay set. And then I opened up that trail again. A lot of work. Let's see if it catches, right? Like I said, I'm from the show me state. Never done before. And this might be my first opportunity to make another cable restraint inside the catch circle. That'd be kind of cool, right? Lisa twister and coyote blend on this one. A nice catch. Okay, guys, I'm working this ranch. I want to show you guys this set location. When it's cold, when it's nasty, these are the magnet areas that, guys, I always talk about a lot on my channel. They're hard to beat. It's the breadbasket area. There's food abundantly in these produce. You just can't beat them. So if you could kind of tell, these are all brush piles all through there. And they cleared that with a dozer. You got good tall grass, and then we have this short stuff on the edge. So what I'll do, and I could tell that there's some really good definitive trails, and I will cable those leading into that. When the snow hits the ground, you'll see all the trails that way. But then I will set off of this piece as they kind of work together and hunt together on these edges is where I usually will catch them. So there's usually there's usually some in there pushing, and then there's some on the sides working together. Coyotes are a real social animal, so they work together. This is going to be an area I'll catch, but I'm going to cable the trails leading into these and then catch them on the corners because they're distracted, so that you guys kind of understand things. Sometimes those heavy magnet areas are the areas they're going to eat. They're going to be hunting, and they're distracted usually, and it's harder to catch in those areas But if you catch on the sides, oh man, you'll catch. And it's just one of those things I thought I'd share with you. Brush piles, golden opportunity. You can't beat properties like this when it comes to coyote trapping. So I'm going to set on the outside edge right here. And then I'll set some cables. I wanted to share that with you. Well, I love this location. Real long crop change on the end of it. Got 3 sets here. T-bone set on the ranch road system, and can't beat that. Set 1 here. Dirt hole off the corner piece, and then I think there's another set behind me off this trail. So anyways, nice coyote, can't beat it. Beautiful day. Okay guys, I forgot to record this one. It was a pretty one too. I apologize. So anyways, not a bad day today. 5. I'm gonna set, I just set this one yesterday and I was late coming out, but I want to get this nice long road system going that way, and it just kind of, it's just a good location right here. So I'm gonna see if I can't get in 2 more because I like it so much. It is what it is, right? Wonder what I just missed. It looks good on the map, and that's why I'm gonna go ahead and keep resetting this. So 5 coyotes today and a bobcat. Pretty good day, not bad. I feel like I'm on the fur. I feel like I'm getting into a groove of things. It's hard to say how many coyotes I could catch in a day, right? I want to see if I can't catch 10. Maybe that would be a good goal to hit. So 10 coyotes in a day would be pretty impressive, but I'm happy with the 5 I caught today. It was fun. Well, folks, I hope you guys liked that. Just some preseason type stuff. I know it's probably really beneficial to you new guys. I should start kicking out some videos here soon with a lot of catches. It's going to be a really good, productive season. I appreciate you guys hanging in there and watching my content. I do appreciate all the support you guys can get. If you get a chance, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new. Otherwise, click the big thumbs up. Helps me out a lot. I'm Jinx, and have a great day.